Greg Hands, Member of Parliament for Chelsea and Fulham, will take over the role as Conservative Party chairman as Rishi Sunak begins the first reshuffle of his cabinet. His appointment comes just over a week after former Chair Nadeem Zahawi was sacked over the handling of his tax affairs. He has remained a minister for the majority of the past 8 years after first serving in David Cameron's cabinet. But in this video, we will reveal more about Greg's life, his wife, and his wealth. Let's go to the details. Greg Hands is a famous politician born in November 14, 1965 in United Kingdom. Hands was born in New York City and completed his secondary education at Dr. Challoner's Grammar School, Amersham in 1984. He went on to attend Robin College, Cambridge, where he graduated with a first-class degree in modern history in 1989. Hands joined the Conservative Party as a student, served as the chairman of the Cambridge University Conservative Association, and was on the executive committee of the Cambridge University Students' Union. According to our records, Greg Hands married to Rena Hunt. As of January 12, 2023, Greg Hands is not dating anyone. Greg ranked on the list of most popular politicians, also ranked in the elite list of famous celebrity born in United Kingdom. Greg Hands celebrates birthday on November 14 of every year. Greg is one of the richest politicians and listed on most popular politicians. According to our analysis, Wikipedia, Forbes, and Business Insider, Greg Hands' net worth $5 million. In May 2015, following the Conservatives' general election win, Hands was promoted to the position of Chief Secretary to the Treasury and thus the Cabinet. He was made a Privy Councillor in the process. In the 2016 reshuffle, following the EU referendum and Theresa May's appointment as a Prime Minister, he was made Minister of State for Trade Policy at the newly formed Department for International Trade. Hands voted for the UK to remain in the EU during the 2016 Brexit referendum, following the 2016 referendum vote to leave the European Union and Cameron's consequent resignation. Hands was demoted by a newly appointed Prime Minister Theresa May to a junior ministerial position. Following the 2017 general election, Hands retained his position as Minister of State for Trade and Investment, but also undertook the Minister for London role, replacing Gavin Barwell, who lost his seat. On 21 June 2018, Hands resigned his ministerial post to vote against the third runway at Heathrow Airport. The report set out that Hands initially accepted he'd misused £4,865.55 by sending out newsletters to constituents on House of Commons stationery. However, once the general election was called, he retracted his apology. The committee concluded, "It is hard to avoid the conclusion that Mr. Hands may well have been motivated by the desire to avoid the embarrassment of having to make a public apology for breaking parliamentary rules during an election campaign." Hands campaigned for the UK to remain in the European Union during the 2016 referendum vote to leave the European Union. In the lead up to the referendum, Hands led the Chelsea and Fulham Britain Stronger in Europe campaign. During the campaign, Hands issued warnings the consequences for the UK should it leave the European Union, saying that the country would face profound consequences including fewer jobs, higher prices in our shops, and less money for our public services like the NHS. A strong advocate of international trade, he asserted that the European Union's single market as being the most complete commitment to free trade that exists.